Hey everyone, welcome back to my comfort game. I know it looks a little janky and unstable, but I promise it's not all that bad once you get used to the ragdoll physics and the constant clipping. No, please, let me stay here. I don't want to go back to that place. Please, it's fun, I promise. Please, just don't make me play that again, please. I've suffered enough, right? Please, just let me stay here for a little... Well, it looks like I need to finish this game first. Hey Emma, could I get the Spark Note summary on what happened while I was gone? Okay, great, you're useless. Hey guys, welcome back to hell. We've come a long way since we began this spiritual journey. Such a bizarre adventure that I'm not even sure which parts actually happened and which are just in my nightmares. And I can't even fathom the number of war crimes we've racked up. My name is Deca the Yus. I'm a 16-year-old high school student weighing in at 287 pounds, and I have committed several acts of terrorism in the Middle East in search of Dio's voice actor. It looks like Ashina has finally been invaded, and we have pulled up into the after party, so you and all your friends had better love to get naughty against a blazing new invasion force. The Geneva Conventions have come to punish us for our war crimes. The FBI is here because we've spent 12 hours assisting with a minor's suicide. The National Guard has come to put an end to the annual Michigan cum-guzzling competition. The Bloods are driving by to pop some punk-ass Crips. I could make a million jokes about who these guys are and why they're here, but the bottom line is, welcome to Detroit. And it is all-out warfare. You can get involved if you are mentally ill, you can let them fight and then intervene if you're a Redditor, or you can take your IQ to new heights and just pretend you didn't see anything. Ashina? Never heard of it. Is that a new Overwatch hero? She's under attack? Well, send me the sauce. Upset that I am no longer engaging with the game's combat system? You're just jealous of my IQ. Previous paths are closed. Everything is on fire. We must face old and older enemies alike, and my god, does everything fucking hurt. There's a pair of mini-bosses that are harder than the final boss. If I sound mildly upset at this game, I apologize. I'm just trying not to get my ass capped by a fucking primate wielding a gun. But thanks to my remarkably high tolerance for suffering, built off my many hours spent playing League of Legends, victory is in our grasp. We just need to navigate this treacherous hellscape to kill Satan, take on those things, and put an end to the most drawn-out, maddening fetch quest imaginable, like Dante's Inferno if it didn't suck. And boy, oh boy, you'd better get ready to die. I'm in pain. I'm not even certain where to start. I guess I'll start with visiting City Hall to consult my favorite homeless guy. He's always giving me sound advice while providing on-demand medical procedures, since I can't afford the copay at my local hospital.
The deep state is trying to control the people. They control the banking, they control the countries, they control the Vatican. I love black people, I love everybody.
Oh, he's gone. That's fine. Because through observation alone, we have gained the necessary skills to perform self-inflicted brachial surgery. And the strongest handicap tool, funded by the Social Security Administration, is the Safe Space. It protect and it attack. And with what we're about to face, this tool is no longer optional. It's fucking mandatory. So let's get to it.
This is a certified hood classic.
Backtracking through Tokyo Tower once more, there is violence around every corner, and the Red Guard are certainly not lacking in firepower. But while they are enthralled to kill each other, both sides of the political spectrum hate you even more. I can't imagine why. I've never had an abortion or committed a hate crime. This makes combat optional and dangerous, like organized crime. But the XP and cash are certainly worth the effort. Unlike organized crime, this place is like the FromSoft cryptocurrency farming simulator. Just don't get killed by the realistically textured firewood. But while we're out here capping another copy-paste mini-boss, we may as well tie up some loose ends. And I don't mean the witnesses. It's time we dive headfirst into Reddit to challenge an average Genshin Impact fan to a debate on why their actions deserve a life sentence in a federal prison. I have been hyping these bastards up since part 1, and they are as terrifying as they are janky and chonky. The sheer enormity of their atomic mass generates a no-chonkster-left-behind gravitational field, slowing you to a turtle's pace and placing a sanction on jumping. It's good to see my tax money striving for true equality, and their tasteful thickness gives their sword swings a 9,000 ping delay. I never thought I'd be blaming lag in a single-player game. Get off your third-world internet, you fucking Czechoslovakian. Fun fact, every fight with a headless comes with a free prostate exam. It's non-refundable, and good luck doing any semblance of damage. Urokodaki-sensei, how do I kill a demon without a head? Sekiro, I'm currently dead, and you literally killed the Guardian Ape 3 hours ago. I make a habit of trying to forget that thing. So to expunge this vermin from the sacred lands of San Francisco's Chinatown, we must employ the tactics of our great crusading forefathers. With the divine flames of purple confetti, we may exorcise these wretches with baptism by fire for their crimes against nature, and a simple reminder that the age of consent is 18 creates a sizable opening as they are paralyzed with terror. This is not an intervention, it's an inquisition. Now let's get back to my favorite Gachimuchi stealth game, where I see how many red-pilled members of Anonymous I can assassinate before I get doxxed and shanked, like a homeless man in the UK. I have an inkling of suspicion that I'm not going to like what's up ahead, but I can't imagine it's anything worse than I've already encountered.
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer.
Go Gadget's safe space. If I ignore him for long enough, he'll go away. I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. What's up, everyone? It's me, Deka. I'm coming at you live from the 9th Circle of Hell, where I'm fighting the easiest boss in Elden Ring. I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere, because I don't deserve to be here. War crimes and tax evasion are not a sin, and you can't convince me otherwise. Like the Blade of Mikola, this bastard is in the wrong game. Satan here is an Elden Ring boss in Sekiro, but worse. This is in part due to the sheer vigor on display. This thing is built different, with 3 health bars to chew through, and my sword hits like a goddamned pool noodle. Just look at the damage I'm doing. It's like soloing a raid boss. As a healer, under-leveled. With the power of pixel measurements, I estimate it takes about 428,000 goddamn hits to get this guy past phase 2. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory! So why not try deflecting? You know, as Miyazaki intended. Did you perhaps notice the fire he uses in respectable portions? The damage is unblockable, but I don't blame you for asking. My prefrontal cortex is also not quite finished. Fighting this guy is like playing World of Warcraft when all of a sudden a raid boss needs you to touch grass. I find his flames quite comforting and refreshing on the skin, actually. Like a moth drawn to flames, so too am I drawn to pain and suffering, which is probably why I make these videos. I can even edit the fire's color to my preference. I'm a firebender through my editing software. I'm just waiting for Sozin's comment so I can fully immerse your eyes in the gay pride flag. This fight is an endurance test, and I'm a one-pump chump. Yet I try again, slowly chipping at his health by activating his jiggle physics and avoiding the flames of age restriction, while changing zip codes every 10 seconds. That is until phase 3, where he traps me inside Amazon's original Netflix series adaptation, Rings of Fire. This is an uphill battle of the steepest incline. It is a hecking challenge for all the wrong reasons, but that's what makes victory all the more satisfying. This boss is completely optional. Now I know what you're thinking. Dikaius, what the hell was that? That, my fellow goober, was Alex Jones, the progenitor of all evil and sin since the dawn of time. Don't look at me, he confessed to it himself.
I invented cancer.
And believe it or not, that's what we could have become. Let's go back to a different point in time, back when Papa Owl was still alive. What do you say, Wolf? Wanna team up with your old man? Sure. There you are, playing the campaign of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, and all of a sudden, you're a Nazi. You didn't ask for this, you didn't choose this, yet there it is. And it's treated very differently than being a bloodthirsty psychopath. Your simple lapse of judgment opens the floodgates to a fucking celebrity-grade mental health breakdown. Instantaneously, your brain will be overloaded with the spoils of binge-watching Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder every night from 12 to 3 a.m., naturally leading to one singular mindset: genocide. Oh, hey, Emma. How's your research on Dragon Cup? What was that about? Okay, what did I do this time? I forgot to take out the trash. Your hair looks nice today? You're mad that I think Kuro is best girl. I'm sorry, but I speak the truth. Oh, so that's how it is. Anyway, could I still give you gourd seeds? Welcome everyone to the worst ending in Sekiro, by the community's standards. I really don't know what's so bad about it. Is it the genocide? That has been my intent from the start. Is it because we fight a woman? Man up and explore your homosexuality a little. This is Emma, the Gentle Blade, and that title is a fucking lie. What's next? You're gonna tell me you're not mad? While this fight definitely is a surprise, it's nothing I can't handle. After all, I have plenty of experience dealing with violent women, though perhaps not ones who introduce my face to the concrete pavement. If you choose this ending, then you are a misogynistic sociopath who would rather inflict violence on women than murder a child. I welcome you with open arms, brother. That being said, I do find this boss to be rather difficult. Not because she's being difficult, but because I'm having a hard time imagining what could have made her so upset. This is for touching my face without my consent, you cunt. What a shame. She would have made a great body pillow template. What the fuck? You failed to talk about me in any previous video. I've, had my hands full. Well then allow me to introduce myself. I am Isshin Ashina, adoptive grandfather of Genichiro Ashina. And I fucking love anime. Can we talk about this? Ladies and gentlemen, call a fucking ambulance, but not for the guy who just escaped the clutches of hospice. I'm the one with 3rd-degree burns and 28 stab wounds. We've reached the end of our genocide route, and I'm having a bad time fighting against Isshin the ugly bastard. I wish I could borrow some of his dementia so I could forget the ass-whooping he's inflicted on me. Drawing from the power of Sekiro combat and Soulsborne iframes, this boss dishes out massive damage and takes none in return. Don't be fooled by his decrepit figure and severed spine. Yamamoto uses the strength of a god to bend the fires of hell. After all, his mere presence spontaneously combusted the environment. Yet apparently, I'm the problem. I was just acting in self-defense against a woman who previously assaulted me. Yes, I have to fight her again every time I die. He's not so much a boss as he is a gatekeeper for New Game Plus. Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. But if I'm to end this game so early, I need to throw a few people under the bus. And by a few people, I mean half of Japan's population. And don't think for a second I'll hesitate. But alas, we won't be getting a fight like that in a normal playthrough, because Isshin dies of liver failure from the 3 bottles of sake I gave him earlier. What? Manslaughter is nothing compared to what I've done, or could have done, in all honesty. Besides, this galaxy-brained weeb was the one who accepted alcohol while knocking on death's door and forcibly confined to a retirement bed by his caregiver. I hope you both know that your lives are in my hands, not the other way around. So, anyway, I'm ready to put an end to this. Let's go ahead and skip straight to the The final boss of Sekiro is Genjichiro Asian Man, kidnapper of femboys, because that's fucking twice now. He is now your average anime fan, unfit, unsanitary, and a burden on society, which I think is funny in a cosmic sort of way. What was once an insurmountable obstacle is now a fucking joke, and my sword is the punchline. Literally, his one new move can be iframed and is just a copy-paste of mine, and that's fucking pathetic. You should probably just kill yourself at this point. And with that, we've reached a journey's end, having saved Kuro's life for the morally justifiable purpose of ending Kuro's life. With his death comes a white woman's list of self-diagnosed neurotic disorders, where, in our state of hyperpsychosis, we spend the rest of our days painstakingly strengthening our right hand by stroking wood and developing kyphosis. FromSoft, you don't have to call me out like that. Anyway, that's the end of the game. Goodbye. Or is it? What the fuck? I am the Sekiro Shadows Die Twice wiki. Which one? You have yet to mention the steps to get the other two endings. What, are they paid DLC? No. I'm sure I could figure it out on my own. Oh god, no. Alright, just tell me. The first step is to exhaust all dialogue with Emma and Kuro. Okay. Then eavesdrop on Kuro several times. That includes when he's in his happy place. It's not letting me. This might take a few resets, or progressing through half the game. Don't mind me, I'm just checking my fucking sources while gathering footage. Anyway, Giant Monkey 2, hate crime patricide, we've been through this before. So then you gotta talk to Emma. Oh god. What's wrong? She's probably still mad at me for murdering her. This is a different timeline, you mongoloid. Alright, fine. What then? Talk to her again. It's not working. Reset the area, dumbass. This is reminding me of my Elden Ring streams. Now talk to her again. What? At a different locale. Fine. Then eavesdrop on her and the homeless guy. What is this all for? For an item. What does it do? Time travel. You remember Owl? Yeah? Why? Well, you get to fight him again. Why? Congratulations, you've unlocked the second ending. Yeah? You get to kill yourself in Kuro's place. Are you f***ing serious? What is it now? All of that work just to off myself? What about the second ending? That one requires somehow even worse tedious NPC conversations and item consumption, so that you can skullfuck a midget and a monkey to obtain snake innards. What? That way, this child can become Kuro's, vessel for rebirth. What? No, that's disgusting! Would you rather do the ending where you kill yourself? Well, you hesitated. That reminds me. Good luck. What? You know what they say. Be careful whose grandson you bully in middle school. No fucking way. Did you know NTR Ugly Bastard is the most popular tag pair on Hentai Haven? What? And if there's the demand, then I'd be happy to provide the supply. Nobody in Ashina is old enough for that kind of shit. And who's going to stop me? You in that desaturated Naruto cosplay? What is wrong with you? The age of consent in Japan is 14! Oh golly gee fucking willikers, man. Welcome everyone to the best part of the game. One of the greatest video game bosses to have ever fractured my spleen. This boss combines his boomer energy with his Gen Z body, resulting in dial-up internet windups and 5G wireless network execution, only on Verizon. That is to say, his tells will cause you to panic spam that block button like a Twitter user caught in the political crossfire, and you will be caught by every one of his attacks at least 100 times before remembering how to play the fucking game. And each time you die, he will induce more brain damage by saying that same goddamn line. Welcome to r/Sekiro, and that's not the most concerning part. That begins when he cultivates armaments from the soil, resulting in a Genghis Khan family tree of combos and follow-ups for him to pull from. Money doesn't grow on trees, but weapons can sprout from Japanese soil. This basically turns the fight into a turn-based game, where it's always his turn. Because of this fighting game energy, I have requested Sakurai and Miyazaki to explain his moveset for me, because I'm too lazy to go through it myself. So please welcome my very special guests. Hey guys, it's me,
Sakurai.
Miyazaki couldn't make it today because he's too busy getting drowned in bitches. But let's get started, shall we? For his neutral special, he wields a gun. That is right, everyone. This man crawled out of hell equipped with a fully loaded 6-round Glock. And this fact alone has spawned an incalculable amount of memes, all pondering the same question. Why? They call him Isshin the Glock Saint. It's a JoJo reference. What? Whole Horse in part 3 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure uses a gun for his stand. How the fuck is a gun a JoJo reference? Breathing is a JoJo reference if you think about it. Speaking of which, exercise caution when he channels his inner JoJo fan, inhaling every last gay chemical in the atmosphere to use a completely realistic attack. Those are for the frogs, you bastard. If that weren't enough, Phase 3 brings back my favorite mechanic. Shut the fuck up. Or as I like to call it, free real estate on his health bar. Honestly, what the fuck would Commodore Perry have done if he demanded Japan open its borders and this lightning-channeling, Glock-wielding absolute unit was waiting for him at the harbor? Perhaps then we may have never been cursed with anime. But in my case, he has brought a gun to a knife fight, and I will still win. Because I'm a hardcore gamer. Devil May Cry 2 said so, and it's not like it matters if he wins, considering the trail of corpses I just left behind. But I'll be damned if there was so much as one person alive by the time I'm done. I have spent an inordinate amount of time playing this goddamn game in the months it's taken me to make these videos. So thanks for tuning in to my 3-hour video essay explaining why pressing the left bumper at the right time is the magnum opus of game design.
But if I could write my roses every from the bed, it's not enough. It's not enough for me to break the rule of this war. I will never gonna leave you, never wanna lose you, but make it in the end. No making up for real. I won't trust someone else's life. I know who I am.
Finish me! That's not an anime reference. Just do it! What, just like that? I realized I won't live long enough to see the invention of Hatsune Miku. Okay, Grandpa, time for bed.